Hello, Sylvia here, nutrition and fasting coach. So today I want to talk about something that gets searched online a lot, and that is eggs. Are they bad for perimenopause? So to be honest with you, when I first saw this question, I thought, oh no, we need to talk about this, because the answer the internet is giving women is scaring them away from one of the best foods they can eat. So grab your coffee, grab your eggs, let's dig in. So first, let me validate this question that's being asked, because you probably had a recent checkup at your doctor saying something like your cholesterol is creeping up, watch what you eat, and your mind immediately goes to eggs, because for decades we were told that foods high in cholesterol raise your blood cholesterol, right? So here's what I want you to understand. If your cholesterol has gone up in perimenopause, that is likely not because of your eggs. There is a much bigger reason happening inside your body right now, and her name is estrogen. So here's the science. Estrogen plays a direct role in regulating your cholesterol levels. It helps keep your LDL, which is your bad cholesterol, in check, and it supports your HDL, your good cholesterol. So when estrogen starts fluctuating and declining in perimenopause, your LDL levels can rise as estrogen drops. This is why so many women in their 40s suddenly get a flag on their cholesterol panel, and they haven't changed a single thing about their diet. The doctor is confused, they are confused, but the real culprit is hormonal, not dietary. So estrogen plays a significant role in maintaining healthy blood vessels and cholesterol balance. So as it declines, your cardiovascular risk profile shifts. This is just biology, and once you understand it, it stops being scary and starts being something you can work with. Now, here's where I really want to blow your mind. So the idea of eating cholesterol raises your blood cholesterol. That has been scientifically debunked. Extensive research has not shown evidence to support a role of dietary cholesterol in development of cardiovascular disease. In fact, the 2015 to 2020 dietary guidelines for Americans removed the long-held recommendations of restricting dietary cholesterol to 300 milligrams per day. And let me say that again, the government's own nutrition guidelines stopped telling us to limit cholesterol from food back in 2015. Yet, here we are, still scared of egg yolks. So, for most people, the body tightly regulates the amount of cholesterol in your blood by controlling how much it produces. Yes, your body produces its own cholesterol. And your blood cholesterol levels are mostly shaped by dietary fats and carbohydrates, not dietary cholesterol itself. So your body is actually incredibly smart. When you eat more cholesterol, it dials down how much you make how much it makes on its own. So it's a feedback loop. You're not just passively absorbing everything on your plate. So now that we cleared that up, let's talk about why eggs are actually fantastic for women in perimenopause. Eggs are rich in vitamin D, and B vitamins, and choline, nutrients essential for hormone production, brain function, and methylation processes that regulate gene expression. Vitamin D in particular, oops, there's a bee that wants to join me on my live here. So vitamin D in particular supports bone strength and immune balance, roles closely tied to estrogen function. And here's something that doesn't get nearly enough attention: choline. Up to 90% of Americans don't get enough choline, which can lead to fatigue, insomnia, poor kidney function, memory problems. Sound familiar? Brain fog, fatigue, sleep issues. These are the exact symptoms my clients come to me with. And eggs are one of the richest food sources of choline on the planet. Eggs are also a complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids, which is critical because as estrogen declines, we start losing lean muscle mass faster. Protein is your best friend right now. And cholesterol itself is the precursor to steroid hormones, including estrogen and progesterones. The cholesterol ring structure is the precursor to steroid hormones, including progesterone, testosterone, and estrogen. So in very real sense, cholesterol isn't just harmless, it's actually necessary for hormone production. So if eggs aren't driving your cholesterol up, what is? So foods high in trans fats, highly processed seed oils, ultra-processed foods, fast foods, refined carbohydrates, and sugar are what raises your blood cholesterol levels, not dietary cholesterol itself. And it's those foods that are the real drivers of metabolic dysfunction in midlife. When you combine poor food choices with the estrogen-driven cholesterol changes in perimenopause, that's when the numbers get scary. But removing eggs from your plate is not gonna fix your hormonal problem. So here's my message today. Don't fear the egg. Fear the ultra-processed food masquerading as healthy option. If you're navigating perimenopause and you want to understand how to dial in nutrition to work with your hormones, not against them, that is exactly what I do. I help women over 40 use food and fasting as a hormonal healing strategy. Not restriction, not deprivation, real food, real results. Drop coach below if you want to hear more, or send me a DM. I would love to chat. I'll see you next time.